Hello, right? Today we are on Black Ops 2 playing Nuketown Zombies, doing a pistols only challenge. One of my favorite combinations of game, map, and challenges. Like, I don't know, man. Nuketown just has something special to it. I remember whenever I first got the season pass on Black Ops 2, and I was so excited to be able to, like, play this map. And I really enjoyed it, but dude, I was really bad at it because we have the whole, perk falling. This one looks like it's coming right at me. I assume it's falling right there in the middle. No, it's going to fall right there. But it's a really cool mechanic. In fact, there's a little trick you can do with it and everything to figure out where the perks are going to fall. But suffice to say that the times whenever I might have not gotten Jug till like round 18 or 20 something, they definitely made it a bit of a challenge for me whenever I was brand new to zombies. And today I'm going to hope that we get Jug a little bit early on. But at the end of the day, hey, hopefully I'm a little bit better now than I was at zombies over a decade ago, which is something I don't love to say. A dozen years ago. Ooh, let's not think about that one, shall we? But guys, if you're excited for this pistols only challenge, please do like, comment, subscribe. It really does help out the channel a lot, and I do read each and every single comment. With that said, let's talk about why I like doing Nuketown. Also, I've done this challenge before, but it has been well over a year. The last time I did it was in November 2022, so that's why we're doing it again, just because I like revisiting challenges whenever it's been a while since we've done them. But with that said, I love doing the pistols only on Nuketown because it's one of the only maps that, at least before Black Ops 3, that has a pistol wall by decently early. And I can't think of where the cap 40 is on the other maps. We need to go and kill the zombie. But it's either in this house, I think it's in this house, or this house over here. We have a B23R. I guess you also get the B23R. I guess Black Ops 2 is pretty good because, yeah, you do get the you get pistols on, yeah. I'm thinking about now. I haven't got it out yet, but you can get the B23R on transit pretty early. On buried, Die Rise pretty early. I can't think of where the B23R is on Die Rise or Mob of the Dead. I feel like in Mob of the Dead, I think I know where it is. It's right by the Hellhound, right? I'm pretty sure. So we can't use our starting pistol on this challenge because, well, it's a pistol. Simple as that. So we're going to be getting some early points here. I don't think we are going to be using the Mustang and Sally. Unfortunately, this time around, it's just not a gun that is going to be too interesting to me. I feel like it's just, everyone knows what it does. It's an explosive gun. We don't even have PhD to be able to make the most fun out of it. So we're going to stick with the B23R for our early firepower until we just spam hit the box and hope that we get something that's going to actually be a little bit interesting. We're looking for an Executioner, a Python, what else is there? There's one more, or the 5.7 or / the dual road 5.7s, which I don't feel like, I always try to remember. There's one that I almost never get, and honestly, I can't remember. But I think I'm pretty happy with any of them. I think the only one that I would want to re-roll would be the default 5.7. I'd want at least the, ooh, listen to Rick Toffin. Where is he? I thought hold. Yeah, a moving robot because it's the moon Easter eggs happening at the same time. A little fun fact in case you didn't know. But yeah, I think the normal 5.7 is the only one I'd want to like roll past. And we will swap the B23R out for another one. I don't plan to stick with it for super long. So hopefully our in-game setup would look something like a Python and an Executioner. I do need to be a little bit careful. I guess I should probably just go buy the B23R now, huh? Assuming the store isn't 1,000, assuming the B23R doesn't cost $12.50, we should be fine to go ahead and get it. It's right here. Lovely. We'll just, I guess we missed out on the double points, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. We'll go for some headshots. Dude, this thing, I know, like, obviously it's not a super fair comparison because they're meant to fulfill, like, different things, but dude, it feels so much better than the RK5. I know the RK5 is a starting weapon, but, like, not having just the insane amount of recoil on it. I remember one time I got a orbital VSAT, which was, like, my accomplishment because that was the highest score streak I would run. I would run UAV, counter UAV, and orbital VSAT, and I got, like, it wasn't a 30 kill streak. It was like it was a really high kill game. It was like a 80 or 90 kill game on Nuketown Domination, I want to say. It was one of the games that didn't end super fast. But I remember I got like kills past a VSAT, which I think would have ended up being the highest score streak. It was either the, oh god, was the Swarm the highest? There was Swarm, K9 unit, what was the other one? There was like a big gunner, like a big, I can't remember. But anyways, I think it would have been the highest skill streak in the game. And I got with the B23R, and it was like one of my proudest moments. My other proud one was I got a double VSAT in one life with the KSG because I was very bad at this game growing up. I was not great at Call of Duty. I remember like trying to get the QBB LSW. It was like the very first gun I'd ever latched onto, and apparently I think it was like a really bad gun too. But like I would always use like the riot shield. I would run the thing that let you use two primary things. I would put down down the riot shield and just camp in a corner with the riot shield and the LMG with target finder on it. Like, and that was how I enjoyed the game, because it was my first ever Call of Duty that I properly owned and played multiplayer by myself, like not all my cousins or anything. And that was just, I don't know, it's what I enjoyed for a long time. Eventually I grew past it, like while I was still playing. I'd say, because I got the game, I was a Christmas noob, right? So I would say by probably summer. The next summer, I was actually like using assault rifles and SMGs and playing the game properly. I remember like I got like the diamond on my special weapons, getting gold like on the combat. I remember losing my mind having to get the bloodthirsty medals for the crossbow. I'm sorry, I'm getting so distracted. We should probably just like go hit the box. I'm just reminiscing. It looks like this is the light. I couldn't tell. It's a bit spread out. I expected it to be a bit more narrow, but it's just, I don't know, my brain not working properly, I suppose. Yeah, I feel like I could nostalgia talk about about the Black Ops 2 all day long. I will say I have a really funny story. Let me see what this box there is right quick. That is not one of the ones I expected, but it is one that we can use. I guess we could also use the ray gun, but I feel like we used the ray gun recently, so I feel like if we get the ray gun, we shouldn't use it, because there was something there. I think it might have been I did pistols only on Blood of the Dead and I got the ray gun. I can't remember. My memory is like absolutely atrocious. But my cool story is I had a friend who said he was a YouTuber. I'm not too sure if I believe him. I think he might have just been lying to me to look cool. But he had an alt account and I didn't know about it. But there was one day where like I was just playing on Black Ops. I really did not go down here. The Cap 40 is a pretty bad gun. I think the B-23R is objectively better. I was just playing. He was offline, and in a lobby I said with a different name who sounds just like him. Let me grab that insta-kill. That's beautiful. And it turns out that like just through pure chance, that was his like for whatever PSN alt account, because we played on PlayStation Network. And it was the craziest thing, just like by pure chance, running into my same buddy just on an alt account for whatever reason. He said it was because of YouTube. Again, I don't know. He was like, he had to be like 11 or 12, because I was like 11 or 12 or 10 or so. What, 20? Game came out 2012. Did it? Yeah, so I was like 11 or 12 or something like that. Anyways, it was the craziest thing, because the game was a very popular game, right? So just by pure chance running into like my same buddy, and then me recognizing his voice, and then once he saw my gamer tag, or what were they called on PlayStation? Game IDs, gamer ID, user ID? I think it was just user ID, actually. Speed Cola fell. I wasn't even watching. I actually really don't want to buy Speed Cola, I think, because I feel like it's just a massive sink of 3,000 points, because pistols already reload pretty quick, and if I go down, then I don't think I'm going to be able to rebuy it. I'd rather just keep spinning the box and hope we get an actual decent pistol. I think my ideal perk, believe it or not, is not going to be Juggernog, but Double Tap. I'd love a little bit more firepower. I'd love a little bit more power in my punch. Speaking of power in my punch, Pack-a-Punch would actually be even better than Double Tap, I think, because I don't think points are going to be a massive issue, because we're so like limited on purchases, assuming we get a decent gun out of the box. We don't have to sink all of our points there. But Double Tap I lose if I go down, and you don't lose Pack-a-Punch if you go down. And I think that because there's a chance we don't even get Jug until like round 18 or something in solos, the latest you can get a perk, I think it's around 21 or 22 in co-op. Now I could be completely wrong about this. I'm pulling on memories from a long time ago. I've not looked into it at any point recently. But it could just be a really, really long time before we get Jug. So I'm expecting to take some downs. That's one of the fun things about Nuketown, though, is I like the challenge. I like that you're not just allowed to get, unkillable super early on. I think the pistols only helps that a good bit as well, because you gotta stay a little weak sometimes. Now with that said, because we can't really swap out weapons, because I do want to keep both of these guns, I'm just gonna hold this zombie. He's damaged, but I'm just gonna hope he doesn't die. I'm just gonna hit the box, and I will see you guys either once I run through all of my points, or whenever we get a pistol out. So I'll see you guys here in a second. And the box moved, so I'm going to go and kill this zombie, because I have no idea where it's going to respawn. I also should probably go rebuy some B-23R ammo, because the situation is looking a little bit sketch. Now luckily Nuketown doesn't have any boss zombies or anything like that, so what you see is what you get for the most part. I don't want to open that back door, right? I want to open through this way to get here, and then I think I'm supposed to open up this debris as well. That way you can actually get through, but you leave that back door closed, that way they can't zone off your training. Ooh, look, the mystery box spawned right there. This is the ideal training spot, I believe, whenever it comes to Nuketown. Also, let's see if we can hear Marlton. Oh, he started speaking. Dang, but I had to move. I wish Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 honestly had like actual subtitles the way that Black Ops 4 does, because Black Ops 4's subtitles for in-game are so amazing. I'm so bad at like discerning audio sources. Fun fact, I think I mentioned this before, but if you get properly tested for ADHD, like for me, it was a multi-month thing. I had to take tons of tests. They tested, there's so many things. One of the things I didn't expect they would test is they test like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me, game? Yeah, that's on me though. Like I can't even be upset about that. That was just me playing poorly. These are pistols, so I can actually use them to clear out a little bit here, because I would like to just run back to quick revive. But I see some zombies up there, I think. Maybe I didn't. No, I see one, but hopefully we can get them to go down and run back through, regrab quick revive, no big issue. But they test your hearing, because I've said all my life that I'm hard of hearing, and the way I describe it to people was I just can't like discern audio from each other from other sources. I don't know. If a lot of people are talking, my brain just can't differentiate it. So what am I trying to say, dude? I can't even get it out anymore. My brain's just in a million different directions. Anyways, so I have a hard time telling apart audio and the rest of it, so subtitles are a very big help for me, but I've been trying to use them less for watching movies and TV show, because I do realize I just end up looking at the subtitles the entire time instead of actually like paying attention to it. But it is what it is. It's a trade-off that I'm willing to make. I can't run through that way. I'm gonna have to remember this, because I'm gonna end up trapping myself right there and having to open it, and then just the entire area is gonna be open, and that's not gonna be very good. Game, if you wouldn't mind, I would enjoy a pistol or a max ammo or a monkey. Monkeys would be good. That is a shotgun. We're not doing shotguns only on Nuketown, although I'm not sure I've ever done it. Might be time. I have so many ideas. I need to figure out what I'm doing next. I have a few video ideas planned out, but I have a few like I've made a mistake in my planning. I've come up with a few. Ooh, this is nice. I've come up with a few challenges recently that I think are going to be insanely hard, and I don't think they're going to hit like very big target audiences, but they're like, I just do not want to. What is that? Jug? Ooh, massive. I just like. They're so hard to the point of like tediousness. I'm just like, man, I really don't even want to like get to recording these, because this is going to be an absurd amount of effort. Like I don't even know if one of them's possible. I'll let you in on one. You guys, here, we'll talk about it. It has to be Naruto, actually. Fun fact. I'm not going to call it this, but it's how I've been like internally remembering what it is. I've got to not die to these zombies here. What a sketchy situation to be in. I'm calling it like the Tsunade challenge, because I remember the fight. I guess this is spoilers for OG Naruto. The fight between Tsunade and Kabuto, I think was his name, where she basically like reprogrammed. Oh, I have to go through the top, right? She basically reprogrammed his brain to where like the muscles and everything didn't match up how they were supposed to be, and he had to. So like, imagine if you wanted to move your foot, but your right hand moved instead, right? Something like that. And I want to randomize basically on a controller every single input, and just throw myself into a game and try to move, man. Try to play the game, try to get to a decent round, and I'll have a thing on the screen that like records and registers what buttons I'm pressing. So like maybe to move forward I would have to press like X, but to move backwards I would have to use the side button on the D-pad or the trigger. My only issue is like moving up, right, left, down. I get that one's easy. I am very concerned about turning. I don't know if I should just maybe allow myself to turn freely. Like, that's the one thing that doesn't get changed, would be the right joystick. The right joystick doesn't get changed, right? Because I don't want to do both joysticks, because I feel like, oh, if you can just move and turn, then it's way too easy. Way too easy. That shouldn't be allowed. But I feel like I at least have to be able to turn, because I feel like some things would just be impossible if it's like, oh, run forward on X and then like turn like up, down, left, right, because it's also like it's a full frame of movement. I can work with like cardinal directions for running. I don't think I could work with cardinal directions for turning. So I'm thinking if I do it, it'll be something like that. But I'm also fully expecting like, man, how many attempts is it going to take? How many times am I just going to die on round one because I can't figure out what button is like my move forward button? I'm just standing still doing a million miss inputs, which I think would be funny. But it's definitely something that I really want to try to do and figure out. But I'm also going to do it on like a pretty basic map, maybe like town or something to start off with, something that I'm a little bit more comfortable on, and I could do that challenge. Like that's what I'm calling it. It's like internally, I'm going to have a better name for it, hopefully, whenever I upload it, than the Tsunade challenge. That was kind of like my inspiration for like just completely randomized inputs, and just seeing how it goes, because I think I think it would be crazy. I think it'd be really funny just seeing me like move like a 5-year-old playing the game. We should buy Jug now. Probably shouldn't keep forgetting to do that. I would really love to get a pistol, but I guess you can't get a pistol if you don't hit the box. Now, can you? Cap 40, dude. I really don't want this, but we're gonna... The issue is if I swap out the Cap 40, then it's not fun because I'm just using a wall-buy weapon, right? Even though we would be swapping it out for something out of the box. But the B-23R guarantees us ammo, because we can actually rebuy ammo, so I feel like I shouldn't get rid of the B-23R just on principle. I do not want to keep the Cap 40. The Cap 40, as you guys can see, is just like horrible. It's going to burn through ammo. It's not going to be good. I definitely want at least the Python Executioner or the dual-wield 5.7s. But man, Black Ops 2 really just does have like a beautiful selection of pistols while you're playing. Like doing a pistols only challenge, you have so much, because for one, you have the starting pistol, which I guess I won't count because every game has a starting pistol. But like you have two, like, quote-unquote revolvers, with the Executioner being like a pistol shotgun, which is so cool. But then you also have like your semi-auto, your dual-wield semi-auto, and then you have a burst fire and a fully auto. It's like most games only have like 4 pistols, but you have so many options, especially if you're on Buried, and then you have the Remington New Model Army instead of the Python, which again is really fun. I'll use the Cap 40 a little bit. We're getting max ammo as well, which does make me feel like we're not going to get any for a while because of the way that the drop rotation works, but hopefully it'll be okay. I need to stop just killing the zombies and actually try to make a crawler. That way I can... I can't speak. That way I can get a gun out of the box. That's what I'm trying to say. I just cannot speak today, but it is what it is. That's how it be sometimes. Hitting the box. We're probably going to do another thing. Let's see. Will we get lucky? Will we get the Executioner Python? No, we get the RPG. With that said, I'm going to just keep hitting this box, nursing these 2 crawlers, I suppose, and I will see you guys in a second. It's so weird to me how like they're perfectly synced up. It's so weird. Oh, that's nice. Can't use it, but it's nice. Yeah, they're just like I feel like normally they're not perfectly synced up, but these two are twinsies for sure. Alright, final hit, big money, no whammy. The box has not been very kind to me. I get to give me a ray gun Mark II, but not really what we're going for here. Alright, well, unlucky. Let's put these 2 out of their misery. And, well, I was thinking, I do have a new series. I guess it would be my first proper series. I did do Black Ops 4 week, way back in 2022, but I do have a new series. I do plan to follow through, and I don't know how the upload part of it's gonna work. I don't know if it'll be like every other upload, or if sometimes it'll be like 3 uploads in a row and then like a few uploads that aren't it, because it'll just depend on the day. I think it'll just kind of be random, where sometimes it'll be back to back of this series and sometimes it'll be just like spread throughout. But the series, I don't get to normally play just through the zombies maps and not do a challenge. The closest thing I've done is like, I feel like recently there might have been one, but I can't remember. But like the one that always pops in my mind is the video where it was like, honestly, I just want to play Buried, and I do a Buried wall weapon, wall buy only challenge, because I don't just get to play through the zombie maps normally all too much. And I know that there are some of you guys who would like me to go to higher rounds, and this is not going to be like necessarily a high round series or anything like that, but what it will be is I want to go through every Cod Zombies map in chronological order, and we'll have to see if this includes like games I don't own necessarily, because games are expensive, man. I don't care to just like drop like, because the thing is, if I have to get like, what's one of the ones that I would have to, because the newer ones are fine, like, because it's just $60, which is still a lot, don't get me wrong, but like you get them, some of the maps for free, but like the older ones, I'm trying to think, there's World War II, that's what I'm thinking of, where it's like I'm gonna have to get the season pass for, and it's gonna be like $100, and it's like, oh man, I don't know if that math works out to where that's gonna be gonna be worth it for me. So I have to see, but I might just stick to the Treyarch games and like the really good other ones, because like is Ghost one? Do I need to go through Ghost? Maybe it should only be like round-based ones. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might just stick to like the core Treyarch games, but I really would want to do Infinite Warfare, because I already own that one and all the zombies for it on PC. So I'd really have to figure it out. Please, zombie chill. But I want to go, I think NGT did this series a while back. We do have a new perk, which I'm really hoping is double tap, because it will save us a little bit of ammo, because our bullets will be a bit more effective. Also, double points is going to be massive here, getting some more points in the bank for us to spam hit the box after a while. But I plan to go through every zombies map in chronological order, and I don't mean like based on the story, I just mean whenever they came out. So starting with Nocturne and Totem, we're going to go to round 30. Now, the World at War maps, I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to be able to hit round 30 on all of them. bro, those things are hard. My goal for the World at War maps might just be like round 15 or 20 because I do not care to like. They also take forever, but I'll try to get round 30 on all of them. Especially, but Noct, dude, no perks, no nothing. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Noct might be a good old like round 15, round 20. We'll call it whenever we get there. But I do plan to go to round 30 on all of them and just kind of play through it normally, like, you know, getting the wonder weapon, doing like the little quests and everything. Ooh, this is big. Let's do this because we're gonna swap out the Cap 40. We already said that we can't get Mule Kick, so we'll upgrade this into the Bear, the B20, the B34R, I suppose. Grab the nuke because we're not hurting for points too much. We would like more just to hit the box, but I think it's okay just to get these rounds progressing. I do plan to go to round 20. I think we'll stick around that range. What am I saying? Yeah, we'll just go through. I'm going to keep forgetting that. We're just going to go through all the zombie maps and play them normally and go to round 30 on all of them. And I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a fun series. I'm most excited to get past World at War. Or like, I guess I'm most excited for any of the World at War ones that aren't Noct. I'm just not excited for Noct. I don't think Noct's going to be very fun, but it's got to be done. It's got to be there. But like once we get to Black Ops 1, dude, I'm so excited. I don't even know the last time I properly like went through a lot of these. Dude, I don't know. I don't play zombies too much lately if it's not just for recording. So it's going to be really fun just going to go through. I'm going to try to, for some of the maps, look up like stuff I remember, like little Easter eggs and stuff. Or not Easter eggs so much, but like, let's say, what's one? Like the probably not getting the golden fork on Mob of the Dead, but like getting the silver spoon on Mob of the Dead to be able to like melee zombies, something like that. None of the really big stuff, or like how to get the free wonder weapons all on maps, or we might just end up spamming the box for them. Again, I don't know. It'll be fun though. I think it'll be a good time. Just going back through doing a nostalgia playthrough. Probably gonna call it something like Revisiting Blank in 2024, and I'll just have a video for each map. Revisiting Noct or Untoten in 2024, Revisiting Verk in 2024, Revisiting Origins in 2024, and just have that be a big series. And I'm really excited for it, and it's probably what my next upload may. Well, I have another upload planned. Like I said, the Tsunade challenge is on hold just because I think it's going to be absolutely miserable to figure out and like get the logistics for it. It might never even happen. Who knows? But the next. Oh, finally, give me the Python, pretty please. Oh, I'm so happy we got this thing. Watch this be the Executioner, just maybe, it's a dream. No, that's fine. Let's use the Python for a bit. I don't think it's a one-shot anymore, especially because we don't have double tap, so it's probably going to be pretty weak, but we do have the money to Pack-a-Punch it if we save as on a season. Is it a one-shot? No, we'll go and Pack-a-Punch it, we'll hold on to it, and we'll Pack-a-Punch it here in just a bit. The next perk should be double tap. I think it's the only thing left that can fall, because we have Speed Cola, which we do need to buy Speed Cola for the Python and the Executioner to be certain. But yeah, it's a series I'm really excited for, and I hope you guys are excited for it as well. It might, I don't think it will, but it might end up taking over full uploads. There might just be like literally a month or two where it's just me going through the maps. But again, I genuinely cannot express enough. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've never done something like this. But yeah, NGT Zombies did this back in the day. I think it was around whenever Mob of the Dead came out. They went through all of the maps and they got to around 30 on all of them. And I am going to just hope I can do the same. I think it'll be fun. I'm not going to stress the round 30 mark. I wanted a higher round to go to because I think like just going around 15 for a normal playthrough is pretty lame. The reason I do around 15, as I've said many times in challenges, is because once you get set up, then you are just playing normal zombies, and the goal of the video is necessarily just play normal zombies, is to do a pretty cool challenge. But in this one, it takes a bit because we have to kind of wait for the Nuketown perks and everything, so it's all good. But yeah, if you guys are excited for that, show me, I guess you can show your support by clicking that like button. Leave a comment, boys. Share it to your friends. Rate this video 5 out of 5. Do you guys remember whenever YouTube had rating stars, man? Dude, I saw a video. Apparently, YouTube, it's like a little Easter egg. So if you guys have been around for a while on YouTube, you know that like 301 plus, what used to be like the viewer thing, is it Pack-a-Punch not a one-shot without double tap? Oh my goodness. Oh no, we're gonna go down. Hold. Thank goodness we got Jug early. Yeah, this thing is gonna not be very useful without double tap, huh? That's gonna be a little bit rough, but we'll figure it out. I don't know. I want to buy Speed Cola, but I'm just a little bit worried about not having any points if we go down. I have to rebuy everything. We'll get it figured out though. what was it? Oh yeah, the 301 plus viewers on YouTube. There's a video that like explains that YouTube froze at 301 views. Like I assume they still get monetization. They can see the own number of it, but they froze it at like 301 views because what would happen is YouTube would have to process the views. So if a really big creator, someone who normally get like thousands, hundreds of thousands of views in a short amount of time would upload their video, YouTube had to take time to kind of process those views, so it would freeze at 301 views, and that's just how it would be for like the first hour, few hours. I can't remember exactly how long it would be, and you'd always find comments like, "Oop, 301st viewer." It was like a big meme, I guess you'd call it, back in the day. But it was cool. It was cool. So I think it was a number file video. He uploaded it and talking about like the 301 thing. Anyways, YouTube froze at that, which I thought was pretty neat. I would. Trying to think, what even got me on that, man? Was that just a little tidbit I remembered? I think so. You know what? No, I don't think that's interesting. It's probably the most brain dead generic comment ever someone could have made. I will say, speaking of brain dead generic content, let's talk about AI generated stuff. No, I'm just joking. There's been a lot of hate, I'm sure you guys are aware, of Palworld. I forgot to buy Speed Cola. But Palworld, the people say it's a Pokemon ripoff, Pokemon clone. Ooh, I don't want that. A single B23R? Not B23R. A single 5.7? Nah. I'd rather wait till the double. If we could get like Mule Kick, I'd be so down to have it, but I think it's important to have a gun that we can actually buy ammo for and everything. If you spam the Python into him, it's not too bad, I guess. I'm a little worried about ammo with it without it having double tap. Where is this zombie at? I don't know. Anyways, Palworld, I've not particularly played it yet. Not because of any... Look. Here's my take, okay? Here's my super hot take that is not the most mild room temperature take imaginable. Plagiarism is bad. If there is proof that they plagiarized and copied assets, or used assets as a base for AI generation, that is bad. That is objectively bad, because that is plagiarism. And plagiarism doesn't... Look, I hate Nintendo, because I support the Smash Bros. Community, and Nintendo has done everything in their power to just completely screw over Smash Bros. So I'm a big... I don't like Nintendo as a company. They're not great. But the thing is, plagiarism isn't about, like, Nintendo. It's about, like, okay, let's say that we just allow blatant plagiarism, right? It's like, oh, you know your favorite little indie game? Well, what's stopping Nintendo from just ripping and copying their assets and just making their own version of it and basically putting that indie studio out of business, because, well, a company like Nintendo's going to be able to afford a lot more resources and stuff to be put into it, so they could then theoretically develop it faster. And it's not a good look, because by having these plagiarism rules and laws, you're protecting the smaller companies. Even if in this case it would be used to protect a bigger company, it's more about setting the precedent. You know what I mean? The what was it? My AP government teacher would always say. What was it? Precedent? She would always be like, "It's I think it was. She always be like, and this set a precedent. You guys need to remember precedents." I hope it's not like making my mic mess up because you have the hiss of the S and then the pop of the P. So look, if they are doing that, then it's wrong. But if it's just like a copy, like if they're just like taking a similar style of game, then it's like, I don't care. We have 1 million copies of 1 million games. What does it matter? Like, if it, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just the only issue is if they're actually like ripping assets or using assets as a model for base generation, because we have like knockoffs of every game. I'm not saying it's a cheap knockoff, but I'm saying like, you can have high quality knockoffs, man. I mean, look at Diablo 4 compared to PoE, am I right? No, it's a joke. Actually, PoE is technically the Diablo 2 knockoff, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, the ammo issue is something that I was expecting, so we'll go ahead and rebuy the ammo from the B23R. Thank goodness I had the foresight to remember that. We do have Speed Cola. I don't think the double tap has fallen yet, although I'm starting to feel a little concerned that I might need to start taking a look around the map just to make sure. I feel like round 18 is the last round I could spawn on, so I'm not going to stress too much about it until round 18, but there's a good chance it fell and I just didn't notice it. I'm going to not remember that ever, apparently. Anyways, apparently the game is a mixture of Pokemon and Ark. I do love Ark. Ark is one of my favorite games. I don't play Rust because I don't like getting griefed by other human players, so whenever I play Ark, I just play like with my friends or by myself on a solo server, because I know there's also a lot of griefing in there. But I've seen some of the crazy stuff you can do in, I forgot the name of it. It's Palworld, right? Something like that. Pal friend, pal son, I don't know. Anyways, I know they have like weapons. I know that you can capture trainers, we'll say like that. I know that you can. What else is there? Look, maybe I shouldn't go into detail about what all you can do, but let's say the game lets you do a lot of stuff that maybe Pokemon doesn't. A lot of people are using this as a thing to say like, oh, well, you know, this game for one is outselling Pokemon, which I don't think it is, because last I saw it has 6 million cells, and like the most recent Pokemon game, Scarlet and Violet, have like 23 or 24 million cells. Maybe it's on its way to. Maybe it's outselling it, right, based on like whenever it came out, the amount of days it's been out, something like that. In which case, awesome. You know, you love to see competition in the space, so if it does cause Game Freak or Nintendo to actually like innovate with their game, beautiful, amazing. I think my buddy has been wanting to play with me, so I might actually try it out. I've just not had I've got other games I've been playing through lately, man. I've been still on the Warframe grind, trying to learn more about that game. Diablo 4 season just started. What other game have I been playing? There's another one. Oh, League of Legends. Ooh, yuck, gross. But I do love the new season. I feel like I could say it at any point. I just like League. Ooh, there's double tap. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if we can keep our eye on that without going down. Looks like it's gonna be okay. Right there. Noted. 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 But I do want to try it because, like, look, if it comes out, the game is like plagiarizing stuff, which maybe it has already. I don't know. I'm probably not going to play it just because I don't like supporting companies. But like, oh, look, like I said, I paid for Diablo 4. I paid for cash grabs before. That part doesn't bother me. But apparently people really like it, because I've seen a lot of discourse about it, to say the least, on the internet. So it's a very divisive situation. Let's go ahead and rebuy double tap. But I will say, if it is like Ark and Pokemon mixed, I would be kind of down to play it, because they are some of my favorite games. I do love Pokemon. I've been playing through a Pokemon Black and White Soul Link actually with my wife, and that's been a lot of fun. But maybe this is how I could get her into Ark. It's like, hey, babe, what if we gave Pikachu a Glock? Curious idea. Imagine. Oh, we can actually use the Python now. Nope, haven't got any ammo for it yet. BEA, beautiful. Do we want to keep hitting the box? Where is the box? Is it right? What? It said it was back here, right? Is it just in the corner? Did I see it wrong? Maybe I did. No, it's just back here in the corner. So we can keep training back here. When do the zombies' eyes change? Actually, don't know. We're coming up on around 20 though, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I don't see... Oh, look, we'll be able to go to high rounds on Nuketown whenever it gets around to it, right? We just have to go through, you know, Nocturne, Toten, Verrucht, Shinonuma, Darice, Kino, 5, Ascension... Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, Moon, maybe Noct again, maybe Verrucht again, maybe Shionuma again, maybe Darice again, Transit, Town. Well, we'll have to figure out the order of this, but like Transit, Town, Farm, Bus Depot. Oh, but then we could do Nuketown. We could actually do Nuketown like right at the beginning of Black Ops 2. But who knows? It's only like 3 months away. Not that long, right, guys? Man, oh man. Ooh, max ammo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just let me grab that, please, if you don't mind, game. We can actually use the Python. So I'm thinking, unfortunately, we might not be able to get an execution or something in this game, because I just don't know if we're going to have the time. If we get one, I'll absolutely use it for the rest of the video. But now we can actually show off the Python as well, which is something that I love to see. Can I make my way back over to the box, please? That's just an MTAR. Or Type 25 and DSR. Yep, neither of those are pistols. There is a box in here that I could run and try to hit. Although at this point we can just run back over here. It's been long enough. Let's get one more hit through these. Oh, I love the Python. I love this gun so much. Let me make it. Beautiful. What is that? War Machine? Don't need that. And anything useful? Can't use that. I know it's a pistol. I know it is. I have no moral qualm with... we're at the end of the challenge. Screw it. Gimme. Game. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? You say press F to grab weapon. I press F, and yet I don't grab the weapon. Why do you do this to me? Is it something particular against me? Is it because were you holding me to my word? Or are you the enforcer of morality in Call of Duty Zombies game? Are you? I mean, you're the game itself, so hey, maybe, who knows? I guess I'm playing in your world. Anyways, is there anything else I want to say about Power? I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. It's a mixture of Ark and Pokemon. Like I said, I haven't tried it. I don't have any hot take regarding it besides if it is plagiarism. Obviously, plagiarism is bad. Dude, I've seen people who are like, this is what I consider to be a pretty stupid take, I suppose. It's like people who are like, well, even if it is plagiarism, Nintendo like is horrible at, you know, making games, and they don't care about the community, and they've lost all social cred because, you know, this, that, or the other, which I agree with. All of those things, they're horrible. horrible. I don't like them too much. I think their games, for the most part, are pretty good, but I don't like supporting them as a company because of the way they do handle certain situations that I do think could be handled a lot better. But again, it's the whole thing of plagiarism. You have to have a precedent to protect the smaller companies. You can't pick and choose when something is applied, you know, because then that starts opening up just a whole bunch of issues. I did see one thing. It was like, apparently they made a game, we'll say, very similar to Hollow Knight at one point. And again, there's nothing wrong with making a game in a similar style. I mean, we have styles of games where it's like, oh, you know, we have Souls-like games, we have Metroidvanias, we have all of these genres of games. The issue comes in whenever you start to not even be able to tell the difference between the two games. There's no discernible difference, and it does seem like you're stealing elements. I don't know enough about the what's it called, the Hollow Knight game, but was it Hollow Knight? Yeah, Hollow Knight. But from what I did see, they did look eerily similar. So, and again, I've seen some content creators make some videos. I just haven't watched them. I guess I should have been a bit more educated on this topic before I brought it up. But it doesn't matter too much. If you look, don't take what I say too seriously. My takes are lukewarm at best most of the time. I can't stand when people are like, hey, let's, oh, dude, no way the Python's not a one shot anymore. Okay, good. It still is. Probably just not to the limbs. I just can't believe, like, people who are, like, defending plagiarism just because they don't like Nintendo. It's like, I get it. I don't like Nintendo either, but, like, the things are the way they are for a reason. We can't just completely disregard that. I don't know. Baffles me. Baffles me. Here's a question. If you guys made it this far in the video, please let me know. Whenever I do go through the series of revisiting blank, should I, because like I want to. I think I want to, and I probably will, but I want to hear your guys' opinion on it. Like, so let's say for the Moon DLC, right? I can't remember what it's called. Whenever DLC came out in Moon, they redid all of the maps in Black Ops 1, all the World at War maps. Should I go through those? And I think I want to, and I think I will. But that would mean we go through all those. In Black Ops 3, we go through all the Zombie Chronicles maps again, which I'm down for, because I think there's room to talk about like the differences and the innovations between the, we'll say, World at War Black Ops 1 versions, or World at War and Black Ops 3 versions, or Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 versions. I think it could be a ton of fun. Now here's the other question. Do I just start downloading modded maps? Like, what if instead of playing through the Giant, right, I just download like Doris remade the mod for Black Ops 3. I just play it off like it's the Giant just to mess with you guys. And if people are like, hey, this isn't the Giant, what's wrong? Is this game glitch? Something like that. We are going to go through round 20. I know I could have hit the box more. I just was enjoying talking. The Python was a lot of fun to use. And honestly, I did enjoy using the D23R. We got pretty unlucky with the box hits, but it is what it is. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Should I keep going? Should I? 25? We can do 25. I want to, man. I want to get a different gun. Whenever I was doing the outro there, I was like, it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. We just got to go a little bit. This is my reward. This is my reward. I hate how I can just see the hand there. It makes me so uncomfortable. This is my reward. This is what the game gives me. It's like, hey, you pushed through, you persevered, we're going to give you the ray gun, and immediately down you, I think, because, man, this is a tricky situation to be in. Yeah, we can use the base ray gun for a bit. I mean, look, even in its base form, because in Black Ops 2 you can get the zombies so close together, like, this thing does insane damage because of the splash. Like, we can use all of the ammo in the Unpack-a-Punch form. If we still have the Unpack-a-Punch form, we'll say on around 23-ish, something like around 23, 24, then we will upgrade it. But, like, dude, I don't know, was it, I don't remember what game I used the ray gun in. I want to say it was Black Ops 3, but I'm so very happy to use the ray gun. I don't know the last time I used the ray gun in Black Ops 2. Oh my gosh, an Unpack-a-Punch ray gun, just, oh, this thing is nice, man. I love the ray gun. I love, like, hating on the ray gun. Oh, it's a basic one weapon. It's terrible because you have a lot of guns that can just, like, one shot, and, like, the ray gun Mark II has infinite bullet penetration. Well, guess what, baby? The ray gun still kicks. The ray gun still has a punch to it, and you know we're gonna pack a punch with it, if you know what I mean, around round 23. But it's fun. It's fun. I like it. Screw the execution. Screw all that. This is the fun part. Oh no, I'm trapped in the corner. Let me just spam my ray gun, boys. Can't wait for me to go down and say the haha funny words. Say the line if you go down with a ray gun. Say it. oh, here's something I should probably talk about. If you guys have still made it, then I imagine you're a little bit invested in the channel, or at least you really enjoy Cod Zombies content. I did say a while back that I would be doing Modern Warfare Zombies, some Warfare Zombies stuff. I have decided to push that back. Simply because I just, the more I play it, the less I enjoy it. But I did hear that for the, I don't know if it's Season 2, Phase 2, whatever they said, there's supposed to be more content coming for it soon, and that's where I'll probably try it again and see if I enjoy it more. But right now, I just don't think it'll make an amazing video. I know the audience for it is very large, and there's a lot of people who would enjoy it. I'm just not personally enjoying it too much right now. I'm pogging over getting the ray gun, okay? I don't know if I'm getting that same excitement running around doing 20 objectives in Modern Warfare Zombies. I don't know if it's the same thing to me. Nothing hits like round-based Zombies hits to me. But man, we're also zooming through these rounds now. Like, I don't know. Eventually the rounds do start taking a long time, but I always feel like even the 20s take a bit to get through, but we are just... it feels so good. It feels so good. Look at it. I'm doting on the ray gun, but it's because it's so much fun. What else can I talk about? What else is there? Ooh, you know what? What round did the zombie eyes change? I would have said 21 if you asked me, but, well, clearly it's not because we're on round 22, so my next guess would be 23 or 24. I think we'll see the zombie eyes swap to blue at some point during this, obviously because the moon Easter egg is being done at the same time as this map is taking place. Oh, my throat. Which, fun fact, I have so much confusion about this because it's like, oh wait, the Earth hasn't been destroyed yet because it gets destroyed in the moon Easter egg. So why is everything like this already? To which I guess the answer is just because of nuclear tests, nuclear bombings is why this area is already just completely destroyed and messed up. But a little fun fact, we should see the eyes become blue because Richtofen will take over. It would be so cool if, like, I don't know, it'd be lame, I guess, it'd be lame, but, like, if there was a hard cap, because whenever Richtofen takes control of the zombies isn't actually whenever the Earth gets destroyed, it's a decent bit later, because you have to still do more of the Easter egg. It's only part 1, you have to go through with Samantha and Richtofen's body and then do the whole thing, destroy the world to minimize Richtofen's impact, yada yada, blah blah blah. Who cares? Lore Andes, Call of Duty Zombies, just shoot the zombies. But it'd be really cool if, like, on round 75 there was like a forced down or forced end game because that's where the Earth gets destroyed. I don't know, it'd be cool to see. I like I don't know, what is it? You have to reach round, is it 200 in classified to get the Easter egg cutscene? I thought it was really cool they did that. I know it gets a lot of hate because it's like, I don't want to have to go to round 200 or whatever a super high round is, 150 maybe, to be able to get my Easter egg completion. But it's really cool they did it. Even if it's only once, it's really cool they did it to where it's just like one Easter egg that you just have to go for a properly high round to get to. I thought that's really cool, and I like that. And I don't care if it's the unpopular opinion, because I like it. Am I good enough to do it? Probably not. Am I ever going to do it? Also, probably not. I still know what challenge I still need to get to. I need to actually beat the reverse rainbow perk challenge, because I've not done that. I think I stand by that if I ever do stream, or like if I ever do stream, that's going to be what I stream. That'll be my first ever stream, would be the reverse rainbow perk challenge. But who knows, it might just never happen. We will see. We will see. Look, don't get your hopes up for streams, boys. It's what will happen. I'm pretty comfortable with making YouTube videos. I don't super care for streams, but if I did stream, I do think there's a lot I could do with it, because I definitely, Modern Warfare Zombies would be an amazing stream game because there's like something you can grind for. It's hard for me to like go in a video without a solid idea of like what my aim is, you know, or like what my challenge is. I don't like going into just freeform, which is why which is why I've never done a video really like just revisiting a zombie map and just playing through it normally. But with that said, obviously we're going to be doing that soon. If I ever did stream, it would definitely be something like that, or camo grinding. Dude, oh, I could probably stream for like 10 hours a day, assuming I don't run out of things to talk about, and assuming the chat is moving at a rate of more than one message per like 3 minutes, I would say. So I have some kind of like some form of human interaction for the 10-hour stream, just staring at my screen playing Call of Duty Zombies, except this time I have to talk during it instead of just sitting in silence. Because I do think it would be a lot of fun to like, not even just Modern Warfare Zombies going through and doing the camo grind challenges, but like I'd go back to Black Ops 3 and just like grind out red hex on there on all the guns, then go to Cold War or Black Ops 4, I guess, and do those, then Cold War, do all those, then we'd get to Modern Warfare Zombies and do those. But I could definitely like just do that forever, I feel like, but I don't know how people would even enjoy that, and I don't know if I as a human am capable of that. Streaming to me is just something that I don't know, man. I think streaming is unironically an insanely hard thing to do, because you're held accountable to so many people with like no time to like if you misspeak, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. That's unlucky. If you misspeak on a stream, like, you have to correct it live. I've not really had an issue where I'm not saying like anything bad, keep in mind. I'm saying like, if I say something that I later disagree with, if I contradict myself, which I do in videos all the time, but at least I'm not getting called out for the contradiction in real time. Again, let's make it clear, I'm not talking about misspeaking as in saying certain things that should not come out of your mouth whether you're streaming or not. I'm talking about like being accountable for like contradicting yourself in real time. I think it's a difficult thing to constantly just be held accountable, especially whenever there's so many people. And by so many, I mean like, if there's even 100 people watching a stream, like feeling like you're held accountable for them all at the same time, I don't know. It gives me anxiety. That's just a me issue. But I'd have to work past that. And it's been 2 years and it hasn't happened yet. So like I said, I wouldn't get hopes up, boys. But if it does happen, that'd be a little taste of what's to come. We need double tap, which is right up here, and then we need to get jug again. And I think we're gonna be good to keep going. Yeah, I don't know. I just was not playing very well. I think I was too focused on what I was trying to say. Anytime, man. Anytime. What was it? What was the joke there? I can't remember it. You know what though? In terms of streaming, I have seen just like some insanely cool content creation stuff, like from a lot of creators lately. In terms of streaming, streaming has just revolutionized so much in the past few years. Because I consider like being caught up on what's happening on Twitch and stuff, like what big trends are going on as part of my job, because it gives me something to talk about. I know a lot of you guys keep up with Twitch streams and stuff and are kind of in that ecosphere. Like if I keep up with gaming news, then I can talk about that and my thoughts on it. And same with like just like I said, general trends in streaming and content creation, etc., etc. So I cope by saying it's part of my job, but I do just like watching Twitch a lot. And like seeing like the GTA No Pixel stuff has been really cool because it's kind of reminds me of like the Among Us era and stuff, where it's just like a bunch of streamers all playing games together, and it's really cool to me. But also Power World's coming out right now, and I've seen a lot of people like playing on that. Like I've seen the Lost Streamer servers. I've not watched them, but I've seen them like popping up, and I've seen like on my like my Twitter feed. Oh my gosh, can I please not play absolutely horribly? That'd be amazing. Heal. I was trying to say revive, but I couldn't. I was like revive, but that's not what I need to do. I need to heal. Anyways, I've seen a lot of content creators like asked to be part of other content creators like servers for everything, and I think it's cool. I always love when our content creators are all playing games together. But like I think it's really cool like what Miskiff and Canute are doing right now. Canute. Is that how you say it? Canute? I love Canute. I love the way he speaks. It's true. I love the way he speaks. I love whenever like I think it's Wake makes fun of the way he speaks because he can like impersonate it perfectly. He's done it on a few of the Scold episodes, I think. Like they had like Dan Clancy, CEO of Twitch. It was really funny because I was watching S-Fan's stream because he role plays this cop called Cornwood in their GTA like No Pixel server or whatever, right? And then Dan Clancy is at Miskiff's gym, Miskiff and Canute's gym, and Miskiff and S-Fan are co-owners of an organization called OTK. Anyways, so I start seeing chat being like ghosting the CEO of Twitch, fired incoming, Omega lol, all this stuff, and I go over to Miskiff's stream because we were saying like, oh, check Miskiff's stream or whatever. It's literally Miskiff aiming his phone, which is what I assume he's streaming on because it's what the camera is. So aiming the camera, I suppose, at his computer screen, which just shows S-Fan doing like the GTA roleplay while the CEO of Twitch is just staring at it, trying to call him, and S-Fan is not even looking at his phone. It was really funny. It's a little nothing burger, just a little tidbit of information. You know what? I was gonna end it here, but if the zombie eyes are blue, we'll do one more round. If they're not blue, we're done. If they're not blue, it's been enough. I'm just rambling about what I've been watching lately, which is not interesting at the slightest, I would imagine. But I hear Richtofen losing his mind, so I have to imagine that now the eyes will be blue. Maybe, just maybe. Blue-eyed zombies. Hey, blue-eyed zombies. Yeah, we'll do one more round. Just to behold, to treasure, to love zombies. It's so weird. It's weird because 90% of the time whenever you play Nuketown, or at least whenever I've been playing for challenges, I don't go, above around 15 or above around 20. But seeing the actual blue-eyed zombies is always a really, really cool and fun thing to do. Oh, we are almost out of ammo on the ray gun. Ooh, we're out of ammo in the Cobra. And we don't have the B-34R to buy ammo in anymore. Interesting. Alright, well in that case then, let's group all the zombies up in a nice little pile and we'll likely start conserving ammo a little bit here. Because I do think we can easily go through this entire round with just 27 bullets. I don't think it'll be an issue. Because I think I can kill like this entire wave with just at most like 4 bullets. So let's see. 1, 2... What am I doing? I'm playing so bad. I downed myself. I what am I doing? And I'm just wasting my ammo now. All right. Let's actually. Oh man, all the zombies are going to be spawning. Ooh, what am I doing? What was I thinking there, man? I guess I got trapped and I panicked and I was trying to shoot it at my feet because of the spread, but then I think at that point all of the zombies were already dead, right? But I was just scared because I kept taking damage from myself. Are you kidding me? Because I kept taking damage from myself. So I just kept shooting, thinking it was another zombie. Oh my gosh, that crawler there almost got me, by the way. Horrifying. I don't think we need anything other than Jug. Well, we're going to need a gun. Like, that's going to be something we need to figure out. Ooh. Kill these crawlers and hold on to this nuke and insta-kill as long as we can. Look, we're going to make it. I don't need to go back quick revive or anything. So I want as many zombies as I can to spawn in, and then we're going to grab the nuke, and then we're going to grab the insta-kill a little bit afterwards. So go ahead and grab the nuke here, and then wait for the insta-kill to start blinking fast, and hold. Ooh, max ammo. Don't even need to think about it anymore. Alright, chill. Let me to the max ammo. Thank you oh so much, game. Look, me and the game, we get along every now and then. It's easy. It's too easy. We'll end it off with the Cobra, I think. Well, I don't know, we don't have... we don't have Speed Cola anymore, and I'd rather not get trapped, because even the ray gun reloads a little bit slow without Speed Cola, so I really don't want to get stuck reloading the Cobra. I can't remember if it reloads all at once, or one by one. I think it's the Executioner that still does one by one whenever it's Pack-a-Punched, but I do believe we're coming up on the end of the round here. Shirley Temple. I remember that commercial, man. That commercial was played all the time. Like, I saw that commercial in like 2016 or something. I thought that commercial stopped going. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. You guys probably don't remember. It's all good, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. No, I'm doing something wrong, guys. If you enjoyed the video, which I hope you did. No, I don't know, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But yeah, have a good one, everybody, and take it easy.